Travis with FinalDriveParts.com. Here in front of me, a customer sitting in a 331 Bobcat. This drive overall, this is our bread and butter. If you have a 331 Bobcat, send it in for us today for estimate. Usually takes 1 to 2 days for a turnaround time, and it's back on the way to you. Now here, first time I'm going to even inspect this drive, so I just wanted you to see it firsthand. I'll flip it over. Well, I already touched this drive previously to this video. There's dirt and everything right here, so if I would remove this cover plate, all that dirt would have fell into this customer's drive. So make sure you clean that up. Undo the snap, undo the plug, and then go towards the snap ring. She's real slimy. Give me a second. Snap ring. Pry this up a little bit. Just take a little hammer, give it a little tap. I'll tell you right now, the smell of this drive is almost unbearable. So I guarantee we're gonna have some burnt gear oil, hub oil in here. There you go. That's burnt.
It stinks.
This gear hub oil has not been changed in a very, very long time. It is topped up. So let's remove this. And it is actually filled, but it's nasty. I mean, and the smell. You gotta make sure you change the hub oil. Set your own standards after a certain amount of hours. Change this oil. I do not see any damage in here, so most likely it's going to be in the front section of the rotator group, which I'll most likely be in later on video, but I just want to show you firsthand when I first get the drive. Alright, so we removed the upper gear carrier, drained all this burnt fluid out, and now what we're going to do is move these 3 snap rings to hold the lower gears on. Okay, that's done. Take these off so you can get to the middle section and remove the snap ring that holds the hub on. That actually keeps the unit together. If you don't have that snap ring there, or it gets damaged, your hubs will actually walk apart from each other. There she is. Now you have 3 shims that go below that snap ring in between the bearing. We'll get those out of there. There's 2 thin ones and there's 1 bigger one. Now what you want to do is get a press and press these hubs actually 2 apart. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and we'll pick up from there. So we removed the gear section and I pressed apart the hubs. Now here, what we have here is the face seal. You can see how it's sidestepped like that. Let me tell you right now, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a straight, smooth space. It's just it's wore out. Took me hours on this machine. Let's go ahead and pop that out. This is where the main bearing rides. So what we're gonna do, I already removed the customer's fittings. Try cleaning up the main valve bolts a little bit to make it easier on me. These are actually 8mm. There should be 6 of them. Put those to the side. There's actually 6 washers that go underneath these 6 bolts. Customers do tend to lose them. I'm gonna get a different hammer and we'll go from there. Grab the rubber mallet and just tapped it lightly on each side. A lot of times the needle bearing with the shaft goes on, it gets in a bind and it doesn't want to raise up. There's a spring in the rotator group and the piston block that actually will pop this up because there's supposed to be tension on the rotator group. And that was in a bind. Let's go ahead and take this off. Wow. See, like I was just saying, with the needle bearing, it's damaged. The valve plate is damaged. Here's your hub to valve block O-ring. And your piston group. Here's your piston block. The snap ring that actually holds the spring in the block is actually missing. Tilt it on the side, wiggle it out, and it all comes out. Here you have your swash plate. A lot of grooves and scratches in it. Your piston shoes are scarred. And like I said, the snap ring that holds those all in there, it's just totally gone. And here with the needle bearing, it ate away on the lower shaft. It's always going to be vice versa with these drives, the final drives. It's going to either be the gear section or the rotator groups, the hydraulic section. It's usually never both. So if this side's good, this side's going to be bad, or vice versa. Which this case, it actually was the hydraulic side. I'm going to get these parts cleaned up, sandblast them down, inspect them even more, and then we'll write up a quote, give it to our sales team, and they can contact the customer. You can go ahead and give us a call at 1-888-9-FINALS if you need an estimate. Free estimates. Go ahead and send your drives in, guys. We'll take care of it. Go ahead and give us a call. Thank you.